going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now, today we've got the learning to build a $5,000 traditional Indian home out of earth. Now, this is by the man Benjamin Jenks. Original links are always in the description. This man has some of the greatest content on earth. Let's be honest, he has great content. But I'm actually curious because, like, not only in India do they still make traditional houses out of, like, clay and logs and all that, like, by themselves, but they do it everywhere in the world. And I'm actually curious on how they even fucking do it, because they used to do it, obviously, back in the day, like, you know, 1722 and 1509. Let's check it out.
What if you never had to pay rent, never had a mortgage, and you lived in a beautiful place just like this?
Hey, it sounds good to me. Is there internet? I kind of need that. No.
In this video, I'm going to show you an example of a house that was built for an initial investment of just $5,000. It took only 45 days.
Okay, only 45 days?
Recently, I went to a workshop on how to build a house out of earth.
Is that clay? Or is that dirt? Is that poo?
But if you're wondering why someone may want to live in a house made out of mud,
why not?
Stay tuned. I'll cover the reasons why an earth house may be for more people than you'd think.
Okay, now, last pause of the video, but I do know, like, that if you make a house out of clay or dirt or mud or whatever, it keeps the house nice and cool. I know that. It doesn't let as much heat in. I know that it's very hot in India, so in certain places where it's too hot and you can't afford air conditioning, your house will stay nice and cool, I believe. I think that's just one. Nice insulation, some shit like that. Yeah, there's his house right there. While that music's going, I'm gonna turn it down. Ew. Oh, it's their feet. I thought it was something different.
37% of their budget on housing. Indians spend much less. They only spend 17% of their budget on housing. But some financial experts recommend that the best financial move you can make is to move to a less expensive house.
Really?
Which is one reason why I'm thinking I'm gonna build my own house out of earth, but how the heck do you go about doing that? This is Thanal's campus where I'm learning how to build an earth bag house and other natural homes. This is a cob wall that we built yesterday. Wattle and daub wall. Another wattle and daub wall.
Hey, that's
this
cool.
house was made with earth bags. A common misconception people have about earth homes is that you're living in dirt. And you can make earth homes that look almost exactly like a regular concrete built home. You do a quick search of earth bag home. Sure, you can see a bunch of hippie type homes. However, you can also see a few normal style homes like this one over here, this one over here. It's totally possible. You can plaster it, you can finish it.
This man really just said a few hippie homes.
You can make 4 walls, you can make 2 stories.
funny.
Some earth homes in Yemen were up to 9 stories tall and people still live in them. Shibam is also called the Manhattan of the desert and dates back to the 16th century. Across the world, 30% of people live in earth homes still to this day. There's a wide variety of styles, but these were the types I could find on stock photography sites. Another common misconception is that won't this mud not be very sturdy? Won't it just...
Benjamin, there is a wild animal right behind you. I don't know if it's a pig, if it's a goat, if it's a cow, if it's a wombat, if it's an X-Man Wolverine. I don't know, mate. You gotta be careful.
Crumble. It's not like strong, like concrete. I originally learned about earth homes because I was thinking, okay, I eventually want to build my own house, but I know it's probably going to be a lot of maintenance. How can I avoid maintenance? Googling maintenance-free house. Bing. Earth bag house. And think about it. So for years, generations, the military builds temporary structures quickly using sandbags.
True.
When a river floods, they'll use sandbags to divert the flow of the water and save all the houses. Earth bag house can be soundproof, earthquake-proof, hurricane-proof.
Is it a horse? What is that?
Flood-proof, maybe even bulletproof. It's been found it can withstand 10 times the load of a typical building. Plus, if you're living in a place like India that can be hot as a little bit hot, sort of hot, the Earth house can keep you cool in the summertime and warm in the winter.
That's what I
with
said.
Very little extra AC or heating. Of course, if you're like me, you probably need your AC. It gets hot. If you've been watching this channel for any amount of time, you know that I came to India to live a simpler life. The future for me though is buying my own land and building a house, potentially out of earth, which is why I'm learning about it
Pretty
now.
cool.
One of the things I'm learning at this workshop is the different types of sand. This is probably the most important information I'll gather. Marumbu sand, which is 3% clay, 25% silt, 68% sand. So this is also the same way.
I'd probably
It's a little
want
bit
more of
clay.
it to be clay.
Red mud is a lot of clay.
Yeah.
So this is going to be better for your finishes. You can analyze your soil by doing 5 tests. The first is just rubbing it in your hands. The second is to make a ball and drop it from 3 feet. So you want to basically know clay percentage, silt percentage, sand percentage, gravel.
You also add substances to stabilize the soil and keep out termites. We learned some natural substances found here in India like calcium cobalt, neem, turmeric, kadokai, jaggery, and local cacti. Lime is one of the oldest and most vital materials used by humans. And since we're not using cement, this will help stabilize our
Stone
soil.
lime.
So this is the lime tank.
like
Lime
playing
comes from
Minecraft.
burnt limestone, and it's a bit complicated to describe the process of how to use it. So if you're interested, take a workshop with these guys.
Might have
Hey
to.
guys, wanna come? All right, let's build a house, or at least a little wall. The first technique is wattle and daub. Start by tying and weaving flexible branches like morning glory into a fence.
Is that bamboo? No. I feel like
Then
wouldn't
add
a lot
soil.
of air get through those branches though? Or do they clay it up? Yeah, they probably cover it up with sand.
Straw, lime, kadokai, jaggery, and water. Put coconut oil on your feet and then stomp away to mix it up nice and good.
Why does that look fun? That looks kind of fun. Oh yeah, so they do cover it up. Yeah, I thought so.
Using wattle and daub to make this wall.
Damn, that's kind of cool.
And here's what the finished product will eventually look like.
Wattle and daub wall. Another wattle and daub wall.
A quick shout out to the sponsor of this video. Oh, wait, I actually don't have a sponsor, but if you like this video, please click the like button.
This is a cob wall that we built yesterday.
Cob is similar to
Nice.
wattle and daub,
No
except
sponsor,
there's no
we
wattle.
like that.
There's just daub, and it's called cob. Mud
I like
with
this
lime,
guy.
straw, and admixture. Less water than daub.
Cob wall.
It does take a lot of earth to build a structure, but it's super strong. You can do this much in a day with a bunch of people.
3 feet windows were as big as you could go.
You also have to think about the roof, which
Yeah.
is often the most expensive part of the project. You can use bamboo, terracotta tiles, or even more earth and plants.
I'd probably go with the tiles.
There's also plenty of natural plasters to give it a smooth
Yeah, true.
finish.
This is cow oil plaster.
What the?
This house was made with earth bags.
Really?
This is the $5,000 house I was talking about that is made with over 1,000 bags of earth. They used a soil with only 5% clay. They tamped them down. They sewed up the bag and then built the walls.
That's kind of cool. I ain't
And
even
even
gonna
though it's
lie
only
to you.
550 square feet, inside it's decently spacious.
What the fuck?
What makes this house so unique is the jute rice bags that they used. If you look on YouTube, most earth bag houses use polypropylene bags.
This is video number 3 of my Earth Bag Challenge. The original challenge was to see if one person working alone in the desert with no road access and no local water supply could build a 14-foot diameter round earth bag tiny home.
This man is playing Minecraft in real life.
So are you convinced? Are we moving into this earth bag house?
Yeah, let's
or
do it.
what? Either way, I'll be making more videos about beautiful India. Subscribe and let's see you next week.
See you next. What?
Ready? Okay.
Oh, I don't know what's going on there at the end, but hey, that is gonna cap it off, guys. Hey, that was a very interesting video. Maybe I think this video came out maybe about a week ago. So I wonder if this Benjamin guy is actually gonna make a house of his own and move into it. We'll have to keep updated because I really want to see if he like vlogs it or makes videos on him making the house. Be pretty cool. But hey, that is going to cap it off, guys. Remember, if you guys are new, subscribe, leave a like. Follow me on Instagram, do all that good stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one.